What's up guys, and welcome back with some more Genshin Impact, and today we are doing the new event, the Labyrinth Warriors event with Child in Jinyon. I was trying to pronounce her name the correct way. Hopefully I did, because I know it's not Zinyon, it's pronounced in a different way. But anyways, I've heard some good things about this event. I haven't seen like any story obviously or anything, but I have heard that people are pretty happy with this so far. So without further ado, the ominous demands. Okay. It says, a domain shrouded in a mysterious mist. Here, danger lurks on all four sides, while deadly monsters and traps litter the area. Only valiant and skilled warriors may pass this way with any sort of ease. Listen, I got a coked out Hu Tao. If I'm not able to get through this, then I don't know what to do. So let's get to it, shall we? Go to the Adventurers Guild in Inazuma City. The situation in Inazuma has stabilized, but neither you nor Paimon have been idle. You decide to head over to the Adventurers Guild and accept a new commission. Alright, Labyrinth Warriors Part 1. Also, if you enjoyed this video, you already know the deal. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Check out the Discord server if you're not already in it in the description box below, and let's aim for like 20 likes on this stream. I feel like that's a reasonable like goal, you know? Yeah, back all the way to Inazuma. Here we go. I've been recording quite a bit of Genshin lately. So if you haven't seen the videos and you missed out on them, we got the Genshin Impact playlist on this channel also.
Hello, traveler. You couldn't have come at a better time.
Really? How so?
The Adventurers Guild has received a new commission, but it's a little complicated. We've struggled to find the right candidate for the job.
Lay it on me. It's starting to feel like an eternity around here.
I'll get straight to the point. The client is a distinctive musician from Liyue. She's in possession of a temporary travel permit that's about to expire, and is looking for someone familiar with the process to help her renew it and avoid deportation.
Does this really count as adventuring?
Hey, wipe that disappointed look off your face. Imagine if you were in that situation.
Yeah, that'd be a mess.
A distinctive female musician from Liyue? Sounds familiar.
Remembering really isn't your strong suit, Paimon.
Paimon knows.
Oh? Is she a friend of yours? She headed for the Tenryou Commission after submitting her request. You should be able to find her there. I hear that the commission has been very busy recently, so they probably won't be able to help her.
Alright.
If it's who Paimon thinks it is, she's probably introducing the Tenryou Commission to some sweet riffs right now.
I'm not sure that would end well.
But doesn't everyone love rock and roll?
No, not everybody does.
We should probably get over there before she gets arrested for public disorder.
I know people that hate rock and roll. I mean, I don't. It's grown on me a lot over the years, to be honest with you. But I used to not be so crazy about it. But as I played certain games, and I heard that genre, I was like, okay, this stuff is actually pretty good. You know? But here we go. Let's see what type of trouble this girl's getting herself into. As Hu Tao moves at, like, not even 5 miles per hour. Jesus. And there she is. Finally getting a real mission to herself, huh?
So it is Jinyan!
Jinyan.
Paimon's intuition.
Not, oh my god, it's Jinyan. I gotta remember that. Jinyan. You couldn't even just remember her name now. Well, just now, yeah.
Huh? Well, I'll be! Paimon, traveler, what are you two doing here?
Well, you know, we about these parts, you know, just roaming in Inazuma.
I never thought I'd run into familiar faces so far from home. Well, if you're here for a performance, I'm afraid I gotta disappoint you.
Disappoint us.
It's a long story.
Okay.
Have you heard of the Iridescence Tour? Well, it's okay if you haven't. I didn't hear about it until just recently. Oh, the more I think about it, this whole thing was weird from the get-go. The organizers told me it was a music festival from Fontaine that was famous throughout Teyvat, but it seemed like nobody in Liyue had ever heard of it before. There was a guy standing on the side of the road calling out like he was selling Sunsetias or something. I only inquired because I felt bad for him.
Aw, that was nice of you.
Well, anyway, he showed me a ton of material. The Iridescence tour is a big deal over in Fontaine. I heard that getting stage time means your music might start to be heard far and wide.
Wow, you'd be famous overnight if you were up there.
You trying to get them clout
You think
tokens,
so?
huh?
Oh, me too. I want as many folks as possible to hear my music. That's why I'm so set on attending the festival. This year's Iridescence tour is being held here in Inazuma. I've been honing a bunch of new songs since I signed up. I even asked Beto to ferry me out here ahead of time to scout the place out and make sure everything goes perfect. Xiangling made me up a special packed lunch to wish me well, but the organizers, they ran into trouble out on the ocean. They can't make it. They even got fishing boats to send a message to Inazuma so the authorities could start spreading the word. The Iridescence tour is canceled.
That's a big rip.
How can they just cancel it like that? I come here to perform, and they tell me this after I arrive? Now there's no way of getting the travel permit that the organizers arranged for me, and my temporary travel permit here is about to expire. No, things couldn't have gone much worse.
Going completely down the drain for you right now,
I'm
huh?
excited than you about performing at the festival. Why should you get the short end of the stick? It's not fair.
Yeah.
It ain't always easy being a musician. Well, shucks, enough complaining. This ain't the first time I wasn't able to perform. Time to move on.
Wow, you sure cheered up quick.
Yeah.
If you want to play rock and roll for a living, you gotta be tenacious. That's why I sprang into action. I submitted a request at the Adventurers Guild and headed straight to the Tenryou Commission to see what else I could find out.
Trying to keep yourself
However,
busy.
I've been standing here for ages already. I'm not sure what's keeping those Tenryou Commission samurai so busy that they don't even have time to say hi.
Well, I mean, Tartaglia somehow gets involved in this mission, so I don't know.
They're just goofing off.
Maybe they're dealing with him, I got no idea.
It's fine. Stuff like this is bound to happen when you step onto unfamiliar shores. Hey, traveler. Beto told me you've been in Inazuma for a while now. You must know how to get things done around here, right? Think
Yeah,
you can help me
by
out?
going on to freaking islands with fog, yeah. I always have a good time. Alright, yeah, don't sweat it, I'm on the case.
Now we're talking. If you can get my permit straightened out, I'll write you a killer tune as a token of my heartfelt gratitude.
I'm trying to hear Fruit Salad on that guitar of yours. Listen, if y'all know the Wiggles Fruit Salad, that song's a bop and will always be a bop, okay? Can't tell me otherwise.
You again? I thought I told you we're busy already. You'll have to wait.
Oh boy.
Sorry, fellas. Perhaps my agent here can explain.
Yes, I look like an agent, don't I? Is Kujo Sara here?
Madam Kujo-Sara? Oh, you must be the traveler.
Mm-hmm.
Is this outsider girl a friend of yours?
Yep.
Sure is. She got stood up and now she's stuck here, so she needs to extend her travel permit. Come on, what kind of impression are you guys creating for visitors here?
Please, don't be mistaken. We're not purposely delaying anything. Something big happened recently, and the Tenryou Commission is spread thin. We don't have the resources right now.
You want to talk about what
The reason
happened?
this young lady is still in the queue isn't because she came later than anyone else. It's because there's no one free to take care of smaller issues like travel permits.
Well, what are you dealing with?
What is this something big?
The child?
I can't tell you anymore. Madame Kujo-Sara is in the courtyard. Ask her yourself if you want to understand the situation.
Okay, buddy. Seems like we don't have much
So
choice.
they really are busy.
Yeah.
Seems that way, but that's okay. They're just doing their job.
Oh, you try to look at the bright side of things. Me, I'd have been heated. I'm like, dude, you can't just tell me.
All of these samurai look so serious, like they're about to go to battle.
What's up, Kujo Sara? How you doing?
Follow the vanguard and assemble outside the city.
Okay, yeah, she seems to be in her typical mood. Just this walk over here. Yeah, okay. I had it on autoplay. I guess I'll just hit X.
Traveler. And who else do we have here?
Sorry for interrupting your work.
No harm done. What brings you to the Tenryo Commission headquarters all of a sudden? Is there trouble afoot?
Well, we're trying to
Because if
figure out
there's
what is the
anything I
trouble.
can help with, don't hesitate to ask.
Finally! Someone who can call the shots!
You tell Kujosara the whys and wherefores
I
of the
see.
incident.
It's regrettable that your friend has run into such an unfortunate incident, especially after such a journey. The Tenryo Commission is experiencing a large turnover of personnel in very difficult circumstances. We really are short on people. I apologize for not having tended to your friend's request on time.
It's rare to see you guys struggling like this. What is it this time?
We don't mean to pry.
Oh, yeah! We're just casually asking.
Yeah, casually
No one's
asking.
to blame here. Seems I just arrived at a bad time.
How about we make a deal?
Yeah! Why don't you tell us what kind of trouble you're facing, and we'll do our best to help. In return, maybe you could help Xinyan extend her travel permit.
We really could use the extra help, especially from capable individuals like yourselves. Alright, here's the situation. Recently, a nameless domain has appeared in the Araumi region. Monsters with incredible strength have been pouring into the area.
But surely the Tenryu Commission are used to dealing with monsters.
I mean, these must be stronger than
Domain
usual, like she's
appeared
saying, right?
Quite unexpectedly, and we've come under serious pressure. I've already sent out scouts to investigate. Originally, I was planning to lead a force there myself, but an extended period on the front lines would leave the Tenryo Commission without oversight. It just didn't feel right.
Well, if you need folks who can fight, I'll wager we can certainly be of assistance. Ain't that right, Traveler?
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, we do you a favor, and you do us a favor. Got it?
Sample.
Jeez, are you really giving orders to a general, Paimon?
That's just how Paimon is.
It's fine. I'm indebted to you. This really is the best solution at the moment.
Is it bad that when I think of Kujosara, I think of when she got bopped in that Archon quest mission, right? Isn't that when it was? She was so mad and she stormed all the way up and then got bopped.
If it were anyone else, I'd have to refuse. But even the almighty Shogun has recognized your abilities, Traveler. I'm happy to assign this task to you.
This dude posing like he's Superman or something.
Ooh, say now. Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself in Inazuma.
You know me, yeah.
Oh, I'm getting to. Xiangling and the other
Okay,
folks are
buddy.
always saying you're destined for big things. Madam Kujosara, where should we go next?
I'll take you over to the location now. I should warn you that I haven't been there myself yet, so I'm not sure how dangerous things could get.
Not
As a
worried.
precaution, please bring sufficient combat equipment and supplies with you.
Is
Can we
is
round
Hu-Tao
up
good
the
enough?
expenses?
Fair enough. I'll put in a request now.
Hold up. I remember there's a travel permit processing fee. Why don't you write that off, and I'll cover all our other expenses.
Oh, how generous of you.
It's nothing. Actually, Beto gave me a bag of Mora to spend before I even got off the ship. Seeing as I'm inconveniencing just about everyone, it's about time I had something to show for it. Why
She's
don't we
really
just
nice.
split it between us? It should cover equipment and supplies, no trouble.
You are a woman of method and integrity, I see.
No, don't mention it. But don't go forgetting about my permit now.
I will see to it personally. You have nothing to worry about.
Fantastic. Thank you, ma'am.
Alright.
So it's agreed? Alright, let's take care of this domain.
Let's do it.
Sounds like a plan. Let's hit the road.
Alright, partner. Every time I hear her voice, I feel like I want to start doing that freaking accent. Let's get 'em moving. Go right over here. And let's go investigate the domain. Enemies can't be that bad, eh?
Look over there.
Those samurai look like...
Oh, my bad.
Ma'am, you're finally here. We were ambushed by monsters at the entrance as soon as we started to investigate. We were able to push most of them back into the domain, but some of them escaped to the southeast. Many of our troops were injured, so I decided to tend to them before issuing the order to pursue. Forgive me.
Southeast? Oh no.
There'll be civilians along the way. This is urgent. We need to split up for now. I'll lead a team to pursue the monsters that got away. The situation here, I leave in your hands.
Alright.
I'm sure you don't need reminding, but be careful.
Listen. We're professionals.
Don't worry about a thing. We got this.
Exactly.
One more thing. Monsters often try to sneak out from the domain. Keep a close watch on the entrance, and don't let any of them pass, or else...
I got you,
What's
I
that?
got you.
Trust in my judgment.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, we'll be able to handle this.
She goes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, she ain't playing, huh?
She takes her job seriously,
She's
huh?
leading an army after all.
Yep.
Okay, let's get over to the entrance.
Mm-hmm. Let's head over to this domain, see what we're dealing with here. Hello, Charles. This is what y'all are worried about.
Monsters! Let's take them out.
Monsters. Yeah, okay, fine one. Ah, yes. This is the very terrifying enemies
Now you shall perish.
their army is scared of. The menaces known as Hilichurls. Oh, this is terrifying. Man. Whatever shall I do? I don't think I can get through this, man. That was whew. That was
There's
difficult.
something on the ground.
Oh, it's a weird paper thingy that we saw in the preview for this
A
mission.
piece of paper. It looks like a little paper figure. Is it a talisman? Maybe one of the samurai dropped it.
I think it's about to come to
Paper
life.
figure, huh? Reminds me of the Shikigami they talk about in the legends.
Makes me think of Paper Mario. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time looking into legends from all over Tibet. Well, they give me inspiration for my lyrics. They say in Inazuma there are paper cutouts imbued with magical power that follow their masters wherever they go. Some of them can banish evil, repel monsters, or even protect your home.
Sounds a bit like all that sigil and adepti art stuff they have over in Liyue.
Sounds like I need to trade Paimon in for paper and scissors. Yeah.
What? Paimon is a professional Tibet travel guide and your best friend!
I don't know about that one.
Fighting origami do that!
Man.
Wait, look! The Shikigami, it's moving!
It's alive.
Hey there, little paper guy. Can you hear us? Can you talk?
Where am I? Did I faint?
I did not expect a voice like this.
Wait. Did you see the monsters that escaped from here? Where did they go?
Well, there were monsters around here, all right. But we took care of all of them.
Thank you. And thank goodness they didn't manage to escape. I'd never forgive myself if someone got hurt.
Are you
This got weird really quickly.
those monsters, you didn't let them out, right?
To my knowledge, Shikigami are all about defeating monsters. So what's your story?
My name is Shiki Taisho, and I'm sorry you have to see me like this on our first meeting. This domain is called the Mystic Onmyo Chamber.
He said, "This domain" with his little paper hands.
The Mystic Onmyo Chamber has been in an extended slumber, just as I have. However, a few days ago, under the influence of an unknown power, all the monsters in the domain were suddenly awakened, and the door was opened.
Oh my.
Actually, it seems like I may have suffered some memory loss in the process. All I remember is waking up to a living nightmare. I tried my best to stop them.
It's
I was
alright, brother.
surprised to see the monsters turn into paper charms when they were defeated. That's when I remembered that they must also be Onmyodo creations, and form part of this Onmyo chamber, like me.
Onmyodo creations? I don't follow.
I'm sorry. I can't give you a clear explanation right now.
But, what about yourself, Paperboy?
Me? My sincere apologies. I am a Shikigami, but all I know is that I'm the overseer responsible for this domain. can't remember who my master is, or why I was created in the first place. I'm a failure.
You're not a failure.
You don't even know if you're one of the good guys? Aw.
Doesn't seem like a bad guy.
Don't worry. Paimon heard that those with memory loss sometimes start to remember things when they return to a familiar place. Why don't you try going back into the domain?
I was just about to try that. I still have many unanswered questions, but one thing I'm certain of is that my powers originate from this domain. We might even be one and the same. For some reason, I have a feeling that I should be able to completely control it.
You got that much power, huh?
Yagami are supposed to help with banishing evil and repelling monsters. You were probably stationed here to guard the entrance. As for your memory loss, did you ever hear those stories? You know, the one where someone loses their memory and forgets about the incredible powers they had? Once they remember, they become invincible again!
Like a lot of video games.
Actually, I was just thinking along those lines. Do you think you all can help me out?
Of
The
course.
most urgent task is helping you to remember, right? Once your memory's back, you might be able to control the domain again and stop any more monsters from escaping.
Yep.
Traveler, can I borrow you for a second?
You a little freaked out.
This Shiki Taisho has only just woken up and it's lost part of its memory. Do you trust it?
I'm not too sure myself.
Well, if it really is a guardian of the domain,
Oh my god, the
we're in
flashing.
good
Ooh.
company. But if it's not,
I like how when we're discussing this, it starts to rain. That makes me think this dude is evil now. I'm like, that rain and that lightning was... I don't know, that timing of that. I mean... We can't rule out the opposite.
exactly. We shouldn't make any foregone conclusions, but we still gotta be careful. Besides, we still don't know who built this domain or why there are so many monsters inside. We need to get more of an understanding.
Well,
Paimon, on the other
what
hand,
better
seems
way
to trust
than
it
to
quite
go
a bit.
inside?
I guess she's still a child at heart.
Paimon has a thing for cute pieces of paper. Freaking Paimon, I don't even know how old Paimon is.
Hold on there, Paimon. Let's get a grasp of the situation before we get too hasty.
I understand. Between my mysterious memory loss and my link to this Onmyo chamber, it's normal for you to have your doubts.
Why don't you let me test your sincerity?
Sincerity? Ooh, sounds like something interesting is about to happen.
You may
Interrogation.
not believe it, but music lovers like myself are able to use a special kind of language that isn't used by ordinary folks. This language can be transmitted to others in the form of music itself.
Okay. I see.
Ooh, special language? Paimon wants to hear it.
It's an honest language that touches the true depths of the heart. I'll be using this language to perform a test to see if our friend Shiki Taisho here is truly trustworthy.
Music? That's not something I have much experience with. But I'm willing to accept any trials you deem necessary.
I just realized it's
All I
raining.
want to do
This
is
piece of
take care
paper
of the
should be
crisis at hand.
on the floor.
All right.
That's what I'm really
Well,
thinking
then
about right
listen
now.
up and look lively.
Okay. This is like the most random thing. Okay.
So,
I-
hope your spines ain't shivering.
I wasn't
too much.
expecting that, but that sounded pretty good. That was like one of the most random moments I think I've had in this game. But it was good though. It was funny how the camera just panned, it went boom, 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 boom. Alright, yeah, that performance was spectacular.
But you only played one song. Is that enough for the test?
Is it?
The language I spoke was hidden in the music. You won't notice it, but it'll find its way into your heart and expand your mind.
Ooh.
Every soul reacts differently to this kind of language. Just tell me how it made you feel, and I'll tell you the color of your soul.
What? That sounds amazing.
A kind heart? A heart forced into evil deeds? A heart closed off from having grown used to misfortune. All of them come in different colors.
Oh, we getting deep now, huh?
Shiki Taisho, tell me, what did my music make you feel?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure I understand. I've never heard music like this before, so it's impossible for me to grasp the hidden intricacies. What I can say is that my body and soul, if I have a soul, has been uplifted by your melody. I can see the world that you described.
World?
I'm not sure how to put it, but it felt like I was wandering aimlessly on a path with a mist all around me. It felt like I was wounded, and my head was aching. There were sounds coming from beyond the mist that frightened me, and I worried I was about to be swallowed by some hidden danger. But all I could do was continue forward.
You got extremely deep with this, huh?
My destination was, but it felt like someone was waiting there for me.
That's very detailed, to say the least. Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of feels for a piece of paper. Maybe Paimon failed the test. All Paimon could think of was a bunch of people eating grilled fish.
Really? It's always food with you. Always food.
Grilled fish. I think I saw something similar to that. I was grilling fish with people whose faces I couldn't make out.
What? Paimon was just talking just to talk.
There was a fire at the end of the mist. People were sitting around with freshly caught fish on bamboo skewers. I'd transformed into an actual person. I was having dinner with them. And yet, I had the feeling that I'd be leaving and continuing on my way again once the sun rose.
You just thought of all of that during that 20-second little montage? Jeez.
An endless journey. And there wasn't any fighting. Mighty interesting. So my melody didn't conjure up any thoughts of fighting for you?
Oh. Should it have?
No. You gave a great answer. I had a few friends listen to that tune before as well. Your answer really reminded me of theirs. As far as songs go, it's pretty complex with a lot of twists and turns, but the image you had prevailed the whole way through. You must be very similar to those friends of mine.
Are you talking about Xiangling and Beidou?
That's right. I'll wager you're a like-minded being. Based on your answer, I'm willing to trust you.
Really? I was just trying to describe how I felt. I didn't think you'd be able to trust me so quickly.
Well,
That's
you gave a
because
good
it's all
answer.
still mysterious to you. I have no doubt about the language of music. It tells me who I can trust. Music ain't bound to anything. It's free in the truest sense of the word. Shiki Taisho, to me, out of all the things you could have thought of, the images you landed on make me feel like we were supposed to run into you.
All right.
Thank you very much, young lady.
No need to thank me. Trusting you is an extension of my belief in my musical intuition. Not to strum my own chord or anything.
All right, I guess I'll trust your judgment.
No kidding? I'm lucky to have friends with such great taste in music.
I will never forget the kindness you've all shown me. I'm certain I can be of help to you. If only I can regain my memories.
If this dude ends up being evil in the end, I'm gonna laugh. I really am gonna laugh though.
Oh, enough of that.
We'll say that
We're not
right
helping
now.
because we need something from you. The most important thing now is to prepare ourselves for what lies ahead. Traveler, we better get combat ready. Let's see what this here domain has to offer.
Now you talking my
Maybe we can
language.
take care of everything before Madame Kujo Saru gets back.
Let's go.
For adventurers at our level, there isn't a domain out there that we can't handle.
Listen, once you start dealing with them Hydro Abyss mages, then you think differently. Them things annoying. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Recommended level 85? Well, I can just hide the camera for a sec. That way you could see everything. Yep. Let's do it, shall we? Proceed to trial. Okay, so I need a combat-based team, right? And then support. What is this? Constellation level unlock? Unlock level 1? No. Alright, so just any characters that I use for combat they want? I mean... I don't know, that should work. Yeah, I think something like that could work. And then with the supportive characters... Carry? What is this? Okay, so creates a flame barrier. When you are within the barrier, your character deals 60 damage. Okay, oh, so fire. And then... Let's see, there's a bunch of stuff. Wind barrier. This creates a snowstorm? Sure. And then... Let's go with... This will swirl around opponents. Okay. We good? And these are charms. When drawing a charm, the chance of drawing a high-grade charm is increased by 2. Am I good now? Commence trial. I don't know how this is really gonna go. I don't even know if I chose like the right type of characters, but we're gonna see how this goes right now. Oh boy.
Strange. The Mystic told me
maybe I should have put Kokomi in here. Or Kokomi. I say Kokomi. I probably should have put Kokomi in there as support too. But we'll be okay. We're gonna be fine.
True, but I can sense my power regenerating. I feel much better now.
Alright, Paperboy.
Wait, look over there. Is there someone here already?
That's Tartaglia.
Someone inside the domain? I can't believe it. Who would choose to enter a domain like this one?
Oh,
there's somebody.
Wondering who it could be, but it seems you.
That voice. Yeah, I know who that
your
is.
Footsteps and thought, who in Tevat would set foot in such a dangerous domain?
It's you!
Then I heard your voice and, well, it all made sense. It's been a long time, traveler. You're getting bolder.
Yeah, don't you know?
What are you doing here? The domain. Wait! Are you responsible for all this?
Child. He's on the tall side, isn't he?
Oh my lord. It's child, but with an E.
Hello, miss. Tartaglia will do just fine.
Paimon will tell you who he is. He's someone who shows up before bad things happen.
That's a good way to summarize
all
it.
this time apart and this is the greeting I get?
Yep.
You know what Paimon's talking about? Wait. Xinyan doesn't know what Paimon's talking about. And knowing Xinyan, if she found out about Child's actions in Liyue... Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Interesting attire, but I think she's a Liyue girl. Now then, perhaps I should just be up front.
How about this?
This is going terribly.
Actually, I want to start by...
This is an adventurer we befriended in Mondstadt.
Oh my god.
Child is just a nickname we gave him.
Paimon, what are you doing?
Huh?
Eh?
Tartaglia here is always messing stuff up. Even when the dangers are obvious, he just recklessly charges in. Something an adventurer should never do. So we get a little annoyed with him sometimes.
Yes. I couldn't have put it better myself. I too am an adventurer, and I've caused my fair share of trouble for Paimon and the Traveler here. For which I'm
okay, buddy.
unfathomably sorry.
This dude is capping out of his mind. Impressive, Paimon,
So
impressive.
you're a Mondstatter. Pleasure to meet you. I'm from Liyue myself. The name's Xinyan, and the name of the game is rock and roll.
Of
The
course.
pleasure's all mine. So, are you here to explore the domain too?
We're here to
That's
save the
right.
domain, yeah.
We're trying to find out why the monsters here are so active. According to Shiki Taisho here, this domain is known as the Mystic Onmyo Chamber. There are lots of dangerous monsters inside that were created using Onmyodo.
A domain that lets its monsters escape into the outside world. What forces are at play here?
Great
As for
question.
me, I stumbled in almost by accident. But now I'm curious about this mystery.
Yeah, you
We
stumbled
adventurers
in by
don't rest until
accident.
the truth comes to
You?
light.
Okay.
It's in our nature. So, do you mind if I join you guys? I can offer my aid in return.
Being on the team
If
with
you
you.
haven't
yeah.
heard, I'm pretty handy in a fight.
Traveler, what do you think?
Just ... Uh-huh.
You're not going to reject me, are you? Oh, don't be so cruel, traveler. You know how strong I am.
Yeah, I know how much a piece of crap you are at the same time. But you know, Alright, you could join us.
Now we're talking.
Mm-hmm.
Another addition to the Shiki Taisho memory hunting crew. There's strength in numbers.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Shiki Taisho is the little paper fellow here, right?
Yeah.
A simple yet captivating design. And look at the little face. I bet my brother would love one.
Is he complimenting me?
Take it as you will.
Yeah, take it as a compliment.
All right. Why don't I bring our new companion up to speed?
Go for it. Alright, he explains his amnesia and the basic situation
You
regarding
said
the
that
domain.
You're the overseer here, but I didn't see you when I entered. That must mean you were already unconscious by the time I arrived, correct?
I believe so.
Well, brother, maybe if you'd have slowed down a little bit, you would have noticed.
Yeah, brother.
That's a very intimate way of addressing someone. I like it. You remind me of my little sister. So, according to the
Okay,
information
what
we
the
have,
hell?
it's very possible that Shiki Taisho is the guardian of this domain. I'm sure we'll find out the truth of that soon enough. Shiki Taisho also says that its power has been regenerating ever since it set foot here. It might even be able to absorb more power the further in we go.
Okay.
Shiki Taisho, can you remember anything yet? Or do you feel different in any way?
They say that everything about Shikigami is derived from magic. Perhaps the more powerful our friend here becomes, the more likely it is that they'll recover their memories.
Okay.
Now that I've been here a little while, I have a vague sense that I should be able to control certain parts of this domain. Overseers are supposed to have that ability.
You got quite
I've
a bit of
taken care
power.
of the monsters in this room. They all turned into tattered paper charms when I defeated them. That was some exhilarating combat, but I'm afraid I can't seem to find a way to progress further. Shiki Taisho, as our resident overseer, do you have any tricks up your sleeve?
Allow me to give it a try.
Upon sesame.
What in tarnation? The door!
Okay, buddy. What in tarnation? I had, oh jeez. I found that really funny. They had to have done that on purpose. That was good. That was good, mihoyo. I'll give you that one.
Anyone else getting the creeps here? It looks real eerie.
I smell danger.
It's the scent of monsters, the aroma of battle.
Something you love.
The monsters here are strong. Fierce fighting awaits us. But I wouldn't have it any other way. You guys should learn to see the fun side of combat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how strong they are. They'll be ashes when I'm finished with them.
Alright, buddy.
Make sure you guys protect us! Especially Paimon.
What is it, Shiki?
I hear something. An echo.
An
This
echo.
place. Yes, this used to be my dominion. I should be able to do more than just open doors and activate mechanisms here. Fight. I should know how to fight.
Really?
Everyone, I've just remembered some combat techniques. Please, allow me to assist you in battle with Shikifuda and Onmyodo.
You know some taekwondo? You may use Shiki's charm magic during trials to use the Shikifuda you have selected. You may use Shikifuda's charm magic during trials to use... Okay, yeah. Every room of every trial will have its own corresponding emplacement. Activating an arrayed emplacement or ferocious emplacement will trigger a battle in which you must defeat all of your opponents. Complete these challenges to draw charms. When you have activated a decisive emplacement, a powerful boss opponent will appear. Completing this challenge on the first level of every trial will allow you to draw a charm. Every room of a trial will have its own corresponding emplacement. Activating a creative emplacement will allow you to heal members in both combat and support parties. Retrieve any fallen characters in your parties or change party configurations. Oh, crap, I just realized what I did. Every room of every trial will have its own corresponding emplacement. Activate a charm emplacement to draw charms. When you perform draws, you may encounter curse seals and thus suffer from negative effects. Trials contain hidden traps known as curse fields. Stepping into one such trap by accident could either cause an explosion or cause you to be afflicted by curse seals and negative effects. Okay, I got you. Check on the minimap to check the details of the current trial zone and ascertain the areas you have explored and the zones around them. You may now select Leave for now when exiting a trial to save your current trial progress. If you select End, your progress will be reset. Okay, well, let's do it. I just realized this is the weirdest team ever. I didn't think it was gonna work like this. I thought it just wanted me to grab, like, characters that I use, like, for combat, and then... Okay, I don't know what I thought, but I didn't think they were all gonna be on the same team like this. I thought they were gonna, like, let us split them up with the support characters. I don't know. Oh, lord. Because this... I would never run a team like this. This is not how you do it. You have 3 main DPS users, and I mean... Oh, jeez. This is definitely not how I would do this. Like, I have 3 characters that I would typically have be a leader of a team. And then Kazuya just does this thing. But on the bright side, they're all cracked out of their mind. We should be good regardless. It's not like it can't work. With this much power, it has to work. Oh. Was I supposed to draw the charm? Oh. Don't need to do it now. Or do they want me to still draw this? Block the negative effects of the next 2 curse fields. When you use a Shikifuda successfully, you have a 33% chance of not consuming it. Or explosive barrels will not launch characters nor deal damage to them. If there are opponents affected by electro nearby, the explosion from the barrels will still cause the overload reaction. Okay, let's get that so the explosive won't mess with us. That's pretty good. Dang, no 2 primo gems in there. I'm getting robbed out here. Okay.
There are 4 great spirits and 3 spokes in the Mitsudomoe. This domain is a magnificent work of Onmyo-do. Over 1,000 types of Shikifuda were once placed here, 9 of which are recognized as high magic.
High magic? You talking about the Marijahucha?
And repel monsters. When used wisely, it can be of great help to martial artists. The secrets therein are all hidden within these Shikifuda.
Gotcha. Okay, so difficulty. After completing the challenge, you could draw charms. After completing the challenge, you could draw even more powerful charms. Let's go with Dire, dude. You see how strong my team is? Come on. Like I said, it's not typically a team that I would run, because I would like to like more support characters. But I can't say no to this. Plus, I got a C3 Diluc. Unintentionally, but you know, still got C3 Diluc. Okay, active characters deal 15% increased damage and take 10% increased damage. Okay. Explosive barrels deal 2,000 increased damage to opponents. Gimme. I like how the 2 upgrades I've gotten so far just have to do with explosive barrels. But what can I say? I like explosions. Shout out to freaking Megami. Alright. Come over here. Yep, right there. Holy. That's what I like to see. That's that good damage. Are you gonna come over here? Huh? Perfect. Right there. Oh crap.
Did I miscalculate? Born of ice.
Okay, yeah, we're about to miscalculate. Do it. Did that hit him? Unfortunate.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves.
Put this down. Put this down. A little bit of this. Okay, oh wow. Yeah, we cruising. When an active character triggers a vaporize reaction on a nearby opponent, they will trigger a shockwave at the position. No. Okay, I don't even have a water character right now. Clears the fog from the current room, showing the nature of various rooms. I'm not worried about that. Just do this. And we proceed.
But why did people want to do battle in this domain? On the way
I don't know.
I noticed many damaged Shikifuda and all kinds of weapons, as well as the scent of grilled fish. Who was it that left all this behind?
Great question. Oh, we making progress. Okay. When drawing charms, you have a chance to encounter a cursed seal. Charged. Okay, character charged attack stamina decreased by 50%. Ooh. Or, when a character's elemental skill hits an opponent, it will generate an additional 1 elemental particle. I mean, that's useful at the same time. Go with that. That's pretty useful. I mean, I'm liking this so far, though. It's pretty cool. Party setup. Oh, here it lets me actually start switching them up. Okay, yeah, let's put in you. Boom. This could work. Yeah, this could work pretty well. Or for extra protection, Zhongli. Boom. And then boom. This is good. There we go. Now we're back to normal. Different paths I could go here. Okay, jeez. I could go to the right. Yeah, let's go to the right. Let's see what's going on over here. Hello, anybody home? Come on, Dire. Why wouldn't we do Dire? Another test.
Order.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Know my soul.
Illusion shattered.
Let's go.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Just shredding. I need that Hu Tao banner to just come. I really do. I want that constellation. All parties gain a 10% electro damage bonus. Active character receives 20% speed attack. Ooh, okay. Give me this. Oh yeah. That's what I like right there. Where are we headed? Oh, we're back here. So now we go this way. Okay. So far, so good. Hello. Another question mark. Okay, for every destructible object destroyed other than explosive barrels, all party members gain 2% energy recharge. Okay. When an active character triggers a superconduct reaction on a nearby opponent, opponents will have their physical resistance decrease by an additional 20%. And when an active character obtains an elemental shard generated by a crystallized reaction, they will trigger a shockwave. Sure. Seems good to me. Oh, excuse me? Okay, there was a trap there. I didn't even notice. Okay, there was another trap. Jeez. I can't believe they tried to do this to me. Huh. Let's keep on going straight. Oh, there's a chest right here. I'm blind. It's like I'm unintentionally just dodging these traps, but I think they're just so slow. You know? Not really much to be concerned about. Okay, except you are gigantic. You a very big boy.
Now you shall perish.
Yeah, we ain't dying here though. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. We can slide and we can. Animal. Okay, they have it replenished. Sure. Floor 1 complete. Nice. That was fun. I enjoyed that. It'll be cool to see, like, as it gets more difficult, because I know it's gonna get harder than that. Oh, damn. Onto floor number 2, huh? Okay, okay. Let's do it. I don't know how many floors we have. But I thought it legit just ended. But I'm happy that it didn't.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my soul. Torn to oblivion.
I think my catch for A is almost at Refinement 5. I think today I'll be able to fish in the game, and then we should have all the fish that we need to be able to get it done too. Character sprinting, stamina cost decreased by 50? Yes. Yeah, look at us go. We zooming. When your active character is within the AoE of a flame barrier, they will deal 10% increase melt and vaporize. Okay. I will take it. Yeah, I like that we're moving quicker now, though. Did they really think I was gonna run it or something like that? Every time you complete an raid, employment, or ferocious emplacement, all party members have their damage increased by 4%. This could stack up. Okay. Nice. Alright. Oh, wait a sec. I could explore somewhere else. If I get the option, I'm gonna explore the other place first and then go to the main area I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to go to. Jeez. Yeah, I'm always gonna go with Dyer every time. Why not?
Body ring cutter. Now you shall perish.
Yeah, I feel like this is just such a good team. It just works extremely well. We just tear through everything. You know? Yeah, I do want to know how many floors there is. Okay. Ah, yes, the big boys.
This is order.
Let me weave you a verse. Illusion shattered.
I was about to say, oh, you guys sort of tanky. Nah. Not today. Like, it's really satisfying to just zoom through this like how I am, though, because, oh, man, it took a lot of Mora to get my Hu Tao triple crowned. A lot of Mora saved up, and now I'm trying to recover that amount of Mora again. Jeez. Is crowning a character? Nevertheless, crowning a character 3 times is something. Cool. What do we got? Sure, just go with that. It's whatever. And let's roll. I will say though, for like people that they don't have like the characters that I have, or like they're just not upgraded enough, I'm sure that this is probably pretty difficult for them. You know what I mean? Because me, I'm not a whale. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not somebody who has like a crazy amount of constellations for like all my 5-star characters and stuff. I mean, yeah, I have the Staff of Homa, but that was just by luck. I didn't pay any money for freaking Staff of Homa. You know? Jeez, we are shredding through. Yeah, and we're getting buffs through this stuff right now. And then I just triple crowned Hu Tao, you know? I don't even have a constellation for her yet. But once I get that constellation, it's a done deal. That's it. You could guarantee it. It's a done deal. Cutscene? Nice.
Not bad. That was some perilous action.
I enjoyed that a lot,
I've
yeah.
experienced close calls like that before.
No surprise to see Child enjoying himself. Do you really enjoy fighting that much?
I mean, I do.
Of course. I relish this kind of endless fighting. Putting your life on the line, giving your all, and leaving nothing on the battlefield.
Mm-hmm. We get along in that
I
sense.
guess bringing Child along does have its advantages. We're making quick work of these monsters.
Yep.
Hey, watch your step. What is that?
Is it a trap?
This paper cutout looks just like Shiki Taisho.
I know what this is. It's a replica of me. A mass-produced Shikigami based on my design. It has my power, and possibly a portion of my memories. I should fuse with it.
Okay. You do your Dragon Ball stuff, go ahead.
How was it? What'd you see?
Dang, we didn't get a fusion scene?
Harunosuke.
Harunosuke?
My master, Kamuna Harunosuke.
Harunosuke.
He was the first Onmyoji of Inazuma and a master of charm magic. He created me and this domain and lived here in seclusion for a very long time.
Huh. So it was your master that created this place.
But what was his reason behind creating you in the domain?
I'm sorry. I'm not sure of that myself just yet.
Looks like we're gonna have to
Perhaps
keep
he was
beating enemies up, huh?
passionate about Omiodo? Maybe when he discovered how strong he was, he decided to create a place like this to hone his abilities, to become even stronger.
It's possible. Those obsessed with certain disciplines are often capable of incredible feats.
That's fair.
Perhaps that was the case with Kamuna Harunosuke. Onmyodo may have been everything to him, so he created a domain to train in. But he couldn't foresee that something would go wrong with the domain, that he would lose control of the Onmyodo, and that his Shikigami would turn into monsters.
What? Shikigami can turn into monsters?
That's not possible, right? That could be bad news for us.
I'm just shooting in the dark here. If the monsters weren't originating from the Shikigami or paper charms, where were they coming from? The Inazuman authorities must have caught wind of this place and sent people here to seal it off, sending Shiki Taisho into a deep sleep in the process.
No. Even though I still can't recall what he looked like, or how it felt to be in his company, there is one thing I'm certain of.
Yes.
With his ability, there's no way Kamuna would have made an error like this with his Onmyodo. More importantly, I'm sure he wouldn't have been so irresponsible.
Oh, really? Well then, that leaves us with the worst assumption of all.
Which is?
What if Kamuna Harunosuke is evil, and created this domain to enhance his own Myodo? What if he succeeded in creating monsters that could become weapons? That would make him a
You on
problem,
that Hydra
and you-
stuff now, huh?
You would be his accomplice.
Evil? Accomplice? Using monsters as weapons?
You trying to gaslight him right now?
Easy, Red. Isn't it a little early to be jumping to conclusions?
Yeah.
Shiki Taisho passed my test and earned my trust. I don't like the way you're talking.
Oh boy.
I'm merely making inferences based on Shiki Taisho's memories. I'm not trying to cast doubt on him, and it's true that we don't have any decisive evidence. But we do need to understand the situation here. Besides,
When they zoomed in on his
There's a
face, it made me
weapon
think of
really
those
that bad?
freaking Tartaglia memes when it's just like the camera's all up in his face. It's like, you know, y'all know what I'm talking about. Being used as a weapon. He must know something. Of course he knows something. He's looking for something too. Why else would he be here? He said that he appeared here on accident. You think Child out of all people, with everything he's done, appeared here on accident? Nah, that's cap.
Alright. The next room should be through that door.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can find more of Shiki Taisho's replicas and help him restore his memories.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? We may even find Kamuna Harunosuke himself somewhere further in. I wonder how strong of a fighter he is. I'd like to go a few rounds with him.
I bet
Let's
you
keep
would.
moving forward.
Yeah. On the next episode of Child, doing something horrible again and acting like he isn't, thinking we're stupid. Nothing new with him, huh? Always the same. Damn. I wanted to do more.
How do we get back out here?
They're gonna make us wait another 2 days to do the next part, right?
Wasn't that door meant to take us to the next room?
Nope, not according to
Where's
mihoyo.
Shiki Taisho and Red? Oh, are they still in the domain? Oh no, we can't get back in. It's stopping outsiders from entering.
Plot armor. The domain is stopping us.
Can you feel it? Maybe some kind of mechanism is activated inside.
Oh, this ain't good.
The power of plot armor
Can't
is
make
too
any
strong.
hasty decisions. Traveler, Paimon, let's just wait it out for a minute.
Is that the justification we're using?
Hey,
Huh? Kujisara, you're back so soon.
Good thing Tartaglia's not here.
not soon enough. We spent a long time chasing those monsters down. They were cunning and surprisingly good at evading us. How are things looking here?
Great!
Actually,
Don't you dare, Paimon.
No other monsters have emerged since we defeated the ones at the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
However, strange noises keep coming from inside the domain. Something big must be happening, but we reckon it might be too dangerous to enter. We're waiting for the noises to stop before going in to investigate.
Smart.
I can sense a power is resisting us.
The power of plot armor.
We've already expended a lot of strength intercepting those monsters. Investigating the truth of this domain would be difficult. We need to be fully prepared.
Ma'am, it's not looking good for the wounded soldiers, but we came across a few scattered monsters on the way back. If I may be so bold, we need you to bring up the rear and escort the wounded back to the city.
Listen, go help those more in need. We got
Suppose it
this.
can't be helped.
Yeah, we need
I'll
you to
send
get
the
out of here
wounded back
before
to
you find out
Inazuma
we just
City
really
and
can't get
dispatch
in
an
there.
elite force here. You've already been a great help. Please, return to the city with us.
Well, that's mighty kind, Madam Cujo, but we're not out of strength yet. In fact, we've plenty to go around. We can keep taking care of things here. You do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
Keep a close eye on the entrance for you.
I'm very grateful.
Oh, if we're gonna help someone, we're gonna help them all the way through to the end.
Right.
we can get a fire going and eat some grilled fish while you're away.
Keep talking about this grilled fish.
I just got a wave of new inspiration. I'm gonna write a song about this daredevil trip to Inazuma.
We at the Tenryou Commission will forever remember your contributions to our cause. I'll be sure to reward each and every one of you properly once this is all over.
How about a free 5-star character? Yeah, that totally wasn't a joke about the anniversary.
For now, I leave this domain in your hands. Please keep a careful watch.
Of course, yeah.
Watanabe
Gotcha.
will be stationed in the area. Be sure to alert him if anything unexpected happens.
Kujosara leaves while Watanabe heads to his station to continue
Shinyan,
awaiting
did you leave out
orders.
the part about us entering the domain on purpose? Don't think Paimon didn't notice.
Listen, she had to talk in a certain way so we didn't get
You
ourselves
got
into a
me.
big mess.
Well, I bet you were fixing to do the same, huh? There's still a lot we don't know about the domain. If we get the authorities involved, we might end up with more problems than we started with. Now, let me be clear. I ain't biased in favor of Shiki Taisho. It's just, those memories are really important to him. Before we find out the truth about his origin, we shouldn't go making assumptions.
Seemed like Tartaglia was making a few, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a terrible feeling to be misunderstood. I would know. Sometimes people are too ready to judge a book by its cover and don't have the patience to read the pages.
You know,
Sometimes
that's
a glance is all it takes.
how the world is.
And once someone's misunderstood, They got a hell of a job trying to change people's minds. Rock and roll
The
is
culture
great
today,
music, but
especially
it's
on the
also
internet.
easily misunderstood. I made a friend of Shiki Taisho as soon as he heard the language I was speaking. I need to find my own way of helping him.
Ujosara has given us some added time pressure.
That's right. We're gonna have to prove Shiki Taisho's innocence before she returns. I need to ask a favor. Can you guys keep the Tenryou Commission's campaign against the domain a secret from Shiki Taisho?
You really consider it, Shinyan. You really care about Shiki Taisho's memory loss.
Could I call myself a friend if I didn't?
I'll take care of the decision making.
Well, there's that noise again. Let me take a look.
Wait, Paimon wants to take a look too.
Paimon, come here a second. To be on the safe side, you discussed some future moves with Paimon.
So you really think we should tell him? Then again, if he turns on us when we lay it all out there, Paimon will have your back.
Yeah, of course.
There's no way we're
Let's get the
losing to a
scissors.
tiny paper cutout. Not on Paimon's watch.
Traveler, come quick!
Boy.
I failed again.
Huh?
Shiki Taisho, are you okay?
The hell happened to you?
I'm fine. I had to use up some of my power just now to counter the resistance from within the domain. The door just now must have actually been a disguised mechanism. As soon as anyone touches it, all the rooms inside the Onmyo chamber are rearranged.
Oh.
It seems that no one can enter during the transition.
So that's what was going on.
It's all my fault. If only I could exert real control over the domain, we wouldn't be in this situation.
There's no need to go blaming yourself. By the way, where's Child? He's not still inside, is he?
I couldn't say, but that man possesses an incredible aura.
Yeah, we
He's
know.
unlike any ordinary person. He enjoys fighting and knows no fear of it. Maybe someone like that really can succeed in conquering this domain.
He's a troublemaker, but he could be in serious danger right now. We can't let him perish in there. He's the strongest on the team.
Okay, I don't know
He
about
was
that
hardly
one.
breaking a sweat in there. I think we should have faith in his abilities. As much as I hate sitting around, if even Shiki Taisho can't get back in, there's not much we can do right now.
Except wait.
Well, while we're waiting, I'm gonna think about my song. Shiki Taisho, you want to listen to some new music?
I'd love to. But my mind is restless.
But you're just a piece of paper. Are you really more restless than we are?
Trust me
A
when I
smart
say
piece
that
of paper.
I'm well aware of the risks you're taking to help me. The experiences, battles, and injuries you've gone through in the domain are all my responsibility.
Us Liyue folk are all about maintaining a tranquil mind. Things will only get worse if you let frustration take a hold of you. But there are some things in life that resist the more you try to repress them, that make for freedom the more you try to tie them down. That's the kind of tenacity that gets me fired up.
You're talking about things like rock and roll, right?
Right on! It's powerful yet flexible, with a stubbornness that never surrenders to the challenges ahead. That's the existence I strive for.
I see. Then let us wait for the opportune
I thought he was
moment
gonna say, then
together,
let us
Miss
rock
Shinyan.
and roll. I would have been dying. We would have said that crap.
Now that's more like it.
Let's rock.
Well, Traveler, if you got other matters to attend to, let's split up for the meantime.
Yeah, we'll meet up
We
in like
can
2 days,
rendezvous
eh?
somewhere close by when the domain is open again.
Yep. This is a good event so far, though. Like, I know everybody was thinking, I mean, yeah, we're gonna get some Xinyan screen time, but this update isn't major or anything. And even I was thinking that in a sense, too, but so far, this right here has actually been enjoyable and immersive. So, in 2 days and 12 hours, we'll be back on this. So yeah, this event's gonna be going for a while. For sure, for sure. Alright, well, there it is today, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, notification bell, be sure to hit that bell so you know when I'm uploading these videos. Join the Discord server, description box below, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff. It helps out very, very much. And other than that, thank you for watching, stay safe, and as I always say, don't do crack.
Be sure to subscribe to the Special K Experience if you enjoyed this video. If not, you're going to Femboy IHOP.